Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Let me get you up here, Ariana. One sec. Mhm. In stage, open stage. Trying to get you up here, Ariana. Can you guys hear me? There we go. What's going on, everyone? Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Ariana? Yes. I got a little bit of a late start because, running around, life, guys. Hey, right? Damn. Is that better? Am I too loud? Usually I'm the loud one. Usually it's me. So I'm surprised to hear somebody else is loud. I'll take it. Nah, Rihanna, we need you in here. Hello, can everyone hear me? Yes. Okay, yeah, I could hear you fine as well. Faintly. This is not Rihanna. Both are the same. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Pat, I'm giving you a shout out on the last video for making your question, so you'll be in there. Um, let me. All right, guys. So today we're gonna finish diving into SparkDex. Do you guys have any questions from last time, or can you, Game of Cats? Can you hear me now? I gotta turn my volume up. My volume's up. No worries, everyone. No worries. Yeah, that's the worst. Like when you just gotta, I gotta do that. I haven't done my spring cleaning yet because I've been like making content and Cade's running around all over the place. We're just like, all right, if I got a little while, I do make some content. If not, he's on top of me. You know how it goes. He's two, so he's like, ah. He's like chaos, and I like it, and I'm like, yay. Power washing bricks. Oof. Hell yeah. Oh, good. I'm happy to hear it. That's it, man. Leo. Well, you said you keep that on the low, Leo. We're trying to keep that privacy, baby. You let us know. All right. Let me see if I can turn on my. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to get my stats YouTube live panel going. Mm, okay. Mm, I'm gonna share in a minute. I'm just giving it a couple of minutes to see if anybody else comes in. If you guys have any questions, just please post them, and then we'll just go one by one. Especially in regards to what we did last time. Remember, we staked Flare, so you guys got to do that. Right now, I think that's the best opportunity for you guys because they just it's a SparkDex native liquid staked Flare, and that would be the best IBT to get into right now because it's almost evenly paired to wrap Flare. So it's the best time to get in now, so it begins accruing value. Mhm. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll see. There was a whole lot of everyone's acting like I'm like, dude, you know how much more we got to go? It's like everyone's like, we did it. I'm like, no, we did it. I'm glad. I'm happy. But come on now, let's just be real about this. It's like, yeah, it really is. Like I wanted to, but mm, I really do want it to go through. But I was very impressed with the head of the banking committee. He did, he put his best face forward. Yeah, I forgot his name. I'm not good with the names. Wrong. Is it? Yeah, maybe. Well, I can't even get in there. All right, try another way here. Let's go. Turn away. Tap this on your phone or tablet. Yes, let's go. Yeah. I'll take it, bro. Like I'm serious. Like I definitely want to take it, but I think what gets us in the end, and I don't, I hate talking about this because everybody gets so sensitive. But the truth is, there are some ethics. They're gonna have to talk about the whole ethics part of this, and they're passing this all without that. I mean, that was like the main thing that some of the senators are saying, and I'm like, oh no, I thought they dealt with this already. Damn it. And what was this? Okay, this doesn't mean one of the Democrats that voted, that came over to the other side was like, it's like this doesn't mean I'm going to vote for it during this, but at least I'm going to work. We're going to act in good faith, and I'm like, oh man, that all sounds like a setup to me. You get what I'm saying? It's like they're setting us up for like the dagger, 'cause yeah, I mean, because Trump is not going to put himself in jail, so it's like literally was sort of what it comes down to. I was No shots being fired. No shots fired. I'm just saying that's literally what the law, like the ethics part of it, that they're having a problem with. Welcome, welcome. All right, I finally got this. Now I gotta get verification codes. Seriously, man, they're making me jump through hurdles to get all of this right. But I'll do that for you guys. All right. Damn it. Get the code. Let's get this going, guys, and we will begin diving in. I do have three, two, eight. I'm gonna show you guys because on SparkDex, the beautiful thing about it, on their Dex trading part of everything, they also let you trade perps and or everything. So I'm gonna show you that side of things. Again, I'm not endorsing it, but you can use your XRP and or your Flare to perps trade if you're a trader. If you're not, please by all means don't. I'm just saying, so I'll go through that real quick just so that we could cover everything so that you can see that they really have put together like a full suite of for trading, swapping, even your delegation rewards. You can check everything on there. They have really become the premier place for with the best user interface for the Flare network. If you don't want to go, I like the network page, frankly. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, I just do, but not. It might not be for everybody. So I'm just trying to show you guys the different ways. And and like I said in my last video, I think most of you guys saw it because you guys commented on it. Flavor is like removing all barriers. They have created an environment that's as safe as possible, and they're able to get rid of these barriers because they went the extra mile in providing that security for everyone. So I hope everyone sees that, and you know, continue YouTube. Sorry, I'm trying to get this thing done over here, and it's like throwing me all over the place. All right, so I'm gonna go here now. Boom. Alright, have all my stuff like that. Oh yeah, Curtis is on vacation. He's like, hey, I'm here sipping a Mai Tai, watching you guys work. You enjoy, Curtis. You enjoy. No hate. A little bit of hate. No hate, though. No hate. So you saw, um, as you saw, like, these are just shortcuts from the SparkDex.ai page. I showed you guys this last time. Yeah. Oh, man. Here I am thinking I'm doing this right. Well, wait, you guys can't see my screen at all. You can't? Do you guys see me? You see my bearable bull? Is that what you're seeing? What kind of... Okay, let's go to share screen then, I guess. So I just go to this screen. Boom, share screen. All right. So can you see, guys? You guys should be able to see my screen now. Okay. All right. So this is SparkDex.ai. I'll put this in the link below. One sec. I don't like people going around looking for what you call it. So I'd rather just put it up for you guys because then you guys go to the right link. Because there's so many fake sites out there, and there's a lot of scammers coming over to this side very simply because a lot of money is moving around for XRP right now. So you guys need to be careful, please, at all times. This is a website for SparkDex AI. All right, so you guys keep that, save it in your browser as a bookmark so you guys don't have to keep looking around. You guys always have it there. All right, nice. There we go. That's what I like to hear. We're accumulating, we're compounding here, compounding knowledge. That's what I like to hear, guys. So, now we're going to launch app and we're going to collect our wallet. I'm going to switch this. Again, guys, I have my tutorials on Bifrost. It's just what I like to use. You guys can use whatever it is that you like, whatever you see that you want to use. But right, I use Bifrost. I just like doing everything within the comfort of my keys. And before I do that, I'm going to switch. This set up for you guys. All right. Connect. You go to Wallet Connect like last time, same thing. Connect. All right. That's what I like to see, people. You can see we're connected. I showed you guys what each one, volume 2, 3, and I answered that in the video for you. That's coming out soon, Pat. That's what you asked me about. Now that I remember, and let me see. One sec. All right. So I showed you guys that I enter a pool and get out of a pool already. All right. Well, did you guys have any questions from what we did last time? Because everybody that's here now was here from last time as well. So okay. So then, since you guys understand the stake flare, that's a smart contract controlled flare, liquid staked wrap flare uh, for that SparkDex runs. So you guys understand how that's getting. Oh, okay. You guys understand how that's accruing value, right? Because they're taking the wrap flare and they are sending it into, staking it and delegating it to FTSOs. They're getting those rewards and they're compounding, and those rewards are being compounded back into the value into staked flare. So that's why staked flare. If we go to the swap function, I'll show you this real quick. I want to make sure you guys understand this. And today I'm gonna show you how to go into SparkDex. Staked flare. So you see the value right now. Now that's 0.00934. Ooh, that's a nice little pump. So 9154, 009154 for wrap flare, and for staked flare we have 9341. So you see that it's beginning to a staked flare is beginning to gain more value than wrap flare, and that's how that happens. Like it begins just because as a compound, the compounding effect of the volt will affect the value of the liquid stake token. Stake flare. Talk to me, Leah. Which Oh, you're talking about for staked flare? No, you don't receive yields for that, Leo. The yield is it comes to you by holding the token itself. So you can literally hold this and it's already accruing value because by turning it into staked flare, they've created an IBT, which is an interest-bearing token. So it's just all compiled into one. It's all the values compounding into that same vault, and that's how it's increasing in value over wrap flare. Because look, if you look into S flare, I'll use that. This is the perfect example. Because S flare, scepter flare, which we talked about last time, remember? One sec. Where did I put it? So stake flare, boom. See, how much more staked flare is than wrap flare is almost twice as much. But that's from years of compounding value because S flare is the liquid stake token for wrap flare. And it has become an IBT because of the smart contract compounding in that vault for the S flare token, the scepter flare token. Did that make sense? So that's why I was No, good. All right. So then that's what I was saying. Right now, you kind of want to be jump into. I think that there is SparkDex has put together a great product, and it's the time to jump in if you're going to, because it's only going to accrue. It's only going to gain value. What up, Vince? So it's only going to gain value. So Stake Flare now is the time to get in it. Actually, Vince is in it too. He should, he's doing his thing. He's already jumping into pools, which I'm very happy to hear. Let me know how that's going, Vince. Come on now. Ariana, you're gonna learn. Don't you worry. You should start out small. Start out small. It's like I said in my video. It's either you take the bus there, so let it happen, or you could take a little bit, like 10%, and be like, something. Let me play with 10% and just begin, learning. You become your own bank. That's how it goes. That's how I learned, to be honest with you. So I'm just saying, keep that in mind. So, all right, everyone. So, any other questions? What? Cat, you better not be. You better not be. You better not be driving and typing, Leo. That's a whole lot of words you typing if you're driving. That's funny though. That's funny. I got it. I see. That's it, man. I see what you're doing. I see what you did there with my analogy. I see. I see, my friend. Don't you worry, Ariana. We're gonna get you your license in DeFi. You're gonna drive. All right. Mario Kart. Who remembers Mario Kart? Who remembers Mario Kart? All right, guys. So let me see if I can do my VPN. Now, what we're gonna do? Wait. So before I jump into the perps decks, did you guys have any questions? Okay. So you guys understand staking, XRP. You guys understand. So far, Vince, I haven't really. I just went a little bit into the IBT function in for S Flare and Staked Flare, and why right now, if you're gonna get into the, if you're gonna, if you want to buy something that's gonna accumulate on its own, you want to get into Staked Flare because it's a lot closer in price than Scepter Flare, S Flare. You want to get in it now, so then you get all that accumulation that the smart contract is creating. So that was it so far. Mm-hmm. Yes. I mean, let me tell you, I love Scepter. I mean, they really stepped up. I mean, when they were trying to get hacked and the people just were like, we don't know what to do. So I do like S Flare a lot. Uh, but right now, the best SparkDex, I think, is also providing that value, and I think it's a lot easier. Yeah, exactly. You got to take care of that APY. Take advantage of that APY, and you could add to that by deploying it into DeFi. So it's like kind of a no-brainer in my opinion. But again, I'm teaching y'all how to play, not what to play in, how to play and do it safely. Well, what's going on with my stuff over here? Oh, my YouTube is not okay. No, we're not doing that. Minimize that. You guys can still see me, right? Okay. I'm just making sure. Courtyard. All right, let's get that open. Now, mm, let's go, Lord. If Nord decides to open up, I'll be able to show you guys the perp side of things where you could use your XRP and your S Flare as collateral if you'd like. I'm not trying to encourage it, I'm just showing you guys what it is. Keep telling you guys that because that's just the truth of the matter. I'm just showing you guys. All right, so you know something? Because that doesn't want to. We'll go into SparkDex. So we're gonna trade for some SparkDex just so you guys see it. SparkDex. I'll throw five. Five. SparkDex. Spark token is the SparkDex token itself. And if you trade it in for X Sparks, you can. I'll show you guys will see it. It's easier as a visual. but you'll be able to earn SparkDex, Rep Flare, and uh, you'll see. One sec. So I'm gonna swap. You guys already know how to do this. Swap to 5 again. You approve it in your wallet. You look on. Yes. 100%. Like, don't. That's what Vince I was telling you. It's like I'm not encouraging it. I'm just showing you that it's here. They've provided a full suite that you can utilize your flare and your S flare. Like, if you sometimes if you're a member, so we get a Bitcoin Wizard, and he puts out a play, and that asset is available. I might play a little bit, but that's because he's an expert, and I'll take his advice and I'll go in. But with very little, I'm not trying to. That's not my forte. I'm gonna tell everybody me. I'm a DeFi guy. Yeah, there are 100%, Ariana. Couldn't have said it better myself. Everybody finds their niche. Some people are traders, and that's awesome. That's just I haven't taken the time to learn really. So it's like, so you guys saw, I approved it. It went through. Now wait for that to change. So now I have a SparkDex token, right? Boom, change. I go. So there we go. So now what I tell everybody is look at this percentage here. If it's too high, come back later and do it. This is not something. Right now I'm losing less than 1%, so that's like normal. But usually I wait for the green. I usually don't trade, but I'm showing you guys how to do this. So then we go into the ecosystem. Nope, sorry. We go into staking because this is their staking. We'll go to SparkDex, and this is what lets you be involved in the governance, and you can earn dividends on your X if you stake it with them. So the dividends here, you can earn stake flare and sparks. You can earn rat flare, spark or stake flare. You see, and this is I've already won a little bit. Not that it's a lot at all, but hey, and you claim everything here from your allocation. This is from before when I was testing it out. So how do we get involved in this? I'll show you right now, guys. Real simple. You saw the prices of their native. So this is like SparkDex is like the wow. Sorry, something popped up on my screen and it's weird. So SparkDex. All right, so we'll do half. So send half in because I want to do approve Spark. Boom. So you send it in. And then I'm gonna redeem your X Spark back instantly at 1 2 half. And so now you can redeem at any point, and that's the thing. You get slashed at half if you don't wait the 15 days to get your Spark Dex stuff back. Or you could trade it in the other place. You could go and trade it in. So there we go. And we got it. So now I have 74, right? So then you're like, all right, you know something? Want to earn, I want to get some X Spark. So we go to get some. I already got the X Spark. Sorry. Did I? Okay. And you will receive. Yeah. So, oh no. Yeah, I already did it. So we go to dividends right here, and we have to allocate the X Spark. I just. So we go to allocate. We. Oh, I didn't do it. Hey Jordan, how you doing? 'Cause I'm not trying to redeem. Did I forget to? Hmm, yeah, sometimes that happens. Oh, I got timed out. Sorry, fellas. I was talking too much. Oh, right now, yeah, right now we're doing the Spark token, how to get involved in governance. So we swapped our wrap layer for SparkDex, for the Spark token, and we're gonna take half. We're gonna get XSpark, right? Boom, 74. We're getting XSpark, and then I'm connected. Yeah, sometimes you get timed out. I was explaining too much. So now, boom, got the XSpark transaction complete. So see, my balance went to 74. That's what I was missing before. All right. Now, this is where you redeem it in case you're like, hey, I want to come back and I want to redeem. I'm not going to redeem, but boom, and you just press redeem here. Same thing. You get it right back. If you want to wait the 15 days, then you get your full amount plus whatever you get on top of that. If you do an instant, you're going to take a 50% slash. So please keep that in mind, guys. You can also just swap for it in the swap function. Just saying. And then we got a dividend because we want to be, we want to earn our wrap layer sparked and staked on it. So I'm going to allocate and max. So boom, boom, boom. It tells you from all of the activities that they've gone into how much you're going to earn, as you can see right there. This is sort of kind of like a passive, a passive way to get your stuff to, you're giving them control to do that with their own token, which like, all right, it's cheap enough. It's something that, and it helps the ecosystem. So, and you can vote on any proposals that come up. Do you guys have any questions? Um, yes, absolutely. Anytime you swap, it's a taxable event. I don't know where you're located, but and that also depends on your on ramp and how, they're trying to figure that out. What they're gonna count. If it counts, then Coin Tracker is gonna add it to the thing. Yeah, you got to keep track of stuff, but usually I just use Coin Tracker and it gives everything. And then I have my accountant, and she's very good with everything. I can't give tax advice because I'm just not a professional. I have an accountant that deals with that, and she helps me keep track of everything and make sure that everything's on the up and up. You know, and believe you me, she sets aside like 4 hours that I sit in front of her. She's like, "All right, Rich, let's go." I'm like, "All right." Oh yeah, her and I. So we're like, we're like drinking our water. We're like, all right, Rich, what about this exchange? I'm like, all right, let's log in. This is what I got, and then we look and we get the paperwork, and I get everything going. She's like, all right, we roll our sleeves up and get everything done. Yeah, she's awesome though. Yo, man, let me tell you. Yeah, but for staking with SparkDex, you're getting back 15.13. So that means you're getting 6%, 6.12% back on staked Flare, and SparkDex you're getting 9% back on SparkDex. That's what their averages are, which is not bad. Just for if you're trying to park it, and I don't think this Dex is going anywhere. I think they've definitely cemented themselves into, here, for a long time coming. I mean, as long as XRP and soon to come BTC Fi, can't wait for that. There's a couple of other products that are out in the market right now. And to be honest, I mean, with all the hacks and everything going on, I just don't trust anybody else's rap version of BTC or rap version of anything because they're all saying they're doing the right thing, this and then they get hacked. The only people that literally not gotten hacked is Flare. And that's because they're so security minded. They're like, nope, they didn't need. They're always like, they didn't have to pause anything, and they really didn't have to pause throughout this whole thing. FXRP was never affected. My FXRP was gone, and it's pumping for me, and I have it deployed. Never stopped while all these hacks were going on, and it shows that they go the extra mile. And if you watch my video, I kind of broke it down like how Hugo was very clear that they didn't, essentially with the kelp down, how they didn't even do the minimum that was required. Hmm. Exactly. So you hear things like that, and you're like, and he addressed it clearly. Hugo's very like very good like that. He doesn't like mince words. He's like, I don't understand why the minimum wasn't done. There's no explanation for that. This was a known thing that they were supposed to do. What did Hugo do with a flare? He said, we're gonna pause the outgoing. The bridge, because they only bridge USDT zero only bridges for between what is it, Monad, Ethereum, and Base, and there's one more in there. And they just paused it, and they added four more, so they quadrupled their security on there. Not that they had to, they quadrupled it just because they're like, nope, we gotta make sure, you know. So yeah, they stopped. What was that? Cats? What did Cats say? Yeah, absolutely. Like, they're just like, something, we're gonna take it easy, we're gonna add more security. We don't have to, everything's okay. And if you saw the video, you saw, oh yeah, it's pumping right now. So it's like they're just doing the right things. So, I'm gonna wait for FBTC to come on Flare, and then I'll worry about making it print. I know there's some other ones, and not that Centaura is not a good project. I think they're great. I gotta say, for what they're providing, but 100 million flare, good. That's very good. Very good. 100 million flare. Yeah, right. Come on now, Curtis. Man, making me jealous of making me blush. Don't talk sexy to me like that in front of people. But so yeah, so they're just doing the right thing. So I'm just like, like everybody else. It took me a long time. I started in crypto since 2018, so I've been in it for a while. So I've been scammed, as you guys know. I've been, and I'm just trying to help the community stay safe. So I always tell people, if you have something and it's a question and it's a questionable action that you don't feel comfortable doing, you can always hit me up and I'll help you out, even if it's outside of Flare, because I have my Sui play, I have my H bar play. I have, I'm been deployed in a couple of different ecosystems just because, But right now, my favorite, and it's proven to be it's definitely Flare. Because they're just security minded, and they've created an ecosystem for XRP, which I really believe is, going to be do big things. So yeah. So now, with that being said, let me see if I could get my VPN up, because I need a VPN to get into the perps side of things. I could show them to you, because if not, you get this window. VPN is, yeah. Man, you better get there. Man, I was so happy for you, Curtis. I'm still happy that you're in the system, but come on, man, don't they play me. I was like, yes, a future billionaire. Be like, yeah, I gotta save your number. Let me see. Mhm. So I'm waiting for this to go on. It's all good. Connect now. Sweet. There we go. Wait for that to happen. So I'm doing some stuff over here in the background. So. Trying to show up, but didn't go on yet. One sec. But if you guys please have any questions, please, like this is what I'm here for. This is gonna be a quick review of I'm going on north. Jesus. Let's go. Let's go, Curtis. Yeah, man. Hell yeah, Curtis. Come on now. I told you not to talk sexy to me. You sound like wonderful. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. What's going on with this? Okay, this is annoying. I have the app. Why are you opening up over there? This is weird. Let me move this off screen. Yeah, but I successfully logged on to them. Why you keep, man? I think I'm like, my computer's like, man, you're trying to do a lot right now. I think you need to go to Best Buy and get a new one. Might be acting like it. Yeah. You successfully. Okay, so perps. No, not yet. Hey, thank you for coming, Jordan. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out. Let me know. You guys, I try to be as available as possible. So, all right, you guys are just gonna have to wait for the video on this one. But I think that's where we left off last time. You have successfully logged in. Okay, so let me do my thing then. Yeah, absolutely. Anything DeFi related, let's go. Ah, yeah, you were the one that told me about as a miner. Yeah, I don't do cloud mining. I did look it up. I knew I had to. I had to talk to Curtis about. So yeah, I don't do cloud mining. I'm just I did my mining at home. I actually they helped pay for my solar panels and everything. I got a big tax write off and all that, so I worked that out. So that worked out really well. But yeah, no, I wasn't. Forget that. I just wasn't. I didn't want to be. No. Okay. So SparkDex is a protocol on the Flare network, and it uses Flare. It's a Flare native protocol. There are Dex aggregator, perps, and perps desk. So they basically are. You can come in here and do everything you need. You can swap. You can trade perps, which I was trying to show you, but it's not letting me right now. You could go into they provide liquidity pools, so whenever you swap, you use you use the liquidity pools. You can this is their farm, and these are all of their liquidity pools that they provide native on the Flare network. And as you can see, they have different APRs and everything. Oh yeah, they have. They have a lot of pools. You know, a lot of them I wouldn't go into, but when I go into pools, I try to do it in pairs that I want to that I wouldn't mind ending up with. Or if I'm trying to, if I know something's gonna go up and I was gonna sell it anyway, I set the price range at that point so when it goes up, it sells it for me, and I make the fees on it as well. So you can do there's various things you can use this with, but right now it's just getting you guys acclimated to it. You know, so it's just that. So I went through last time how to go in and out of a pool. As you can see, you can do SparkDex, but I wouldn't. How do I say this? I'm not. I like the SparkDex token, so I would get X Spark and I'll put it back and I'll earn the yield. I wouldn't go into a pool with it because you never know what's gonna happen. Like if okay, if BTC ends up crashing, you know all this stuff is gonna go down really a lot, and then you're gonna end up with more SparkDex tokens than whatever the other side of the equation is, because of course SparkDex is gonna the Spark token is gonna be the one that's gonna take the bear, you know, take the hit. So that's the one you end up with the lesser value token. So, you know, you got to play that game and see what's worth it, what's not, how much of a spread you want to take. You know, with their volume four, which is awesome, is if you're going into volatility, in volatility, they increase your rewards. That's for you, Pat. So, volume one and two, you just provide everything. So, you go full range whenever there's a swap, but it's really not good because then you know, I need to catch my own flywheel. Yeah. um. So yes, it is. It's their native stake. It's their native. Actually, it's their number one here. We'll go to the homepage and I'll show you. It's Flair's premier Dex aggregator. They have 67 million in TVL. Of course, I just saw it before. Now I can't find it because you know I'm trying to show you. Number one Dex on Flair, right here, built on Flair. So this is strictly Flare technology. Remember, Flare is, and a lot of people don't understand this. Every token has its own ecosystem. So you guys are on layer one. It's its own ecosystem. Yeah, it might use EVM language, but it's Flare is its own network. And these are the protocols underneath it. And because it has enshrined oracles, which means it doesn't need an oracle. Everything is inside. Like basically, the FTSO and you delegate is to provide the structure. They are rewarded for providing the correct information and everything. So, great, you're in. Okay, continue. So, yeah, Vince, you do. Every time you surprise me, every time, like, you're like, oh, yeah, I'm doing this. And I'm like, oh, man, that's awesome. Keep it going, man. Yeah, you're always in it. Hell yeah, I like it. You know, if you ever have any questions or anything, just you know, ask. And if I don't know, like I tell everybody, I don't know everything, but I don't mind doing the research with you or for you. You know. So what was I up to? I showed you the farm. Now this is the ecosystem. Stake Flare. You could go to the vault right now, the Staked XRP vault directly and mint your uh Staked XRP. Let me see if there's any room. And there is not. Not even a little bit of room. You couldn't fit a prayer in there. So, yeah, so they have firelight points that they've given out and all that. So, you know, it's a very good protocol. So they have $90.25 million in staked XRP locked in. And they're going to have to raise that because they're trying to provide $1 billion worth of coverage. So that's going to come. They were very clear. One of you was asking me that, right? Uh, they posted and they said, Firelight posted and they said that this is going to be as they need the collateral. They're going to open up the vault to so that people could get in. So that's gonna be coming. It's just that they're trying to get everything done right, you know. So yeah, I mean, you can't do this. Is not. I think Hugo said it best in that interview I posted. He's like, yeah, if somebody's gonna move $290 million, they can wait 10 minutes if it really means that much to them. You know, it's like we're not about he's like, yeah, we're not gonna move that type of money and then not ask any questions. So yeah, that's the type of attitude I like to see. Just like, all right, we're not gonna get. So it's like I think they found a happy medium between speed and safety. And then with the Flare Confidential Compute coming, this is going to be an AI powerhouse. Oh yeah, absolutely, and that's a problem. Yeah, absolutely, and he said it himself. He's like, yeah, right now with the culture, it's like everybody's just worried about moving money the fastest and not putting any guardrails. And he's like, no, it's if you want to transfer $290 million, you can wait 10 minutes if it really means that much to you. And that's it. I was like, yep, I like it because that's the truth of the matter. I mean, you're not gonna, so and then they have to do a whole collection and everything. And the other thing that I like about Flair is when they do something, they have everybody that provides. They say, all these people that are minting for you, these are actual agents that mint into the vault and out of the vault for you. They have to be triple collateralized. They have to provide three times the collateral of what they're transferring. And if something goes wrong with the transfer, they get penalized. So think about this. If you're going to get penalized for making a transfer, are you going to check if that money's there, yes or no? You better damn well make sure it's there, and you better make sure that everything is right with it, and they do. And it might take a little bit longer, but you got a human that's making that interaction and making sure, hey, I'm triple collateralized, and they have to prove it. All right, you're triple collateralized. Okay, if this gets lost and it's not correct, you still get your money, by the way. You're going to get penalized. So the agents take on that responsibility. They all have skin in the game. So it's something that's really, yeah, it's like it's as secure as it could be. So hey, Kelly. Yeah, thanks, Kellyanne. I hope all is well. Do you have any questions? Yeah, talk to me. No, but at the rate that I'm earning it, I probably will. Because the truth is, everything is burning up. Like you gotta understand, like XRP is awesome, and I'm big into XRP. I've been hodling, I've been up and down with it. But I gotta tell you the truth, Flare is what gives it like real safe usage. Like if you're looking at it for real, like I'm all about XRP. I think it's going to be part of the future of finance. It's going to be the liquidity layer for all institutions. Not all, but you know what I'm saying. So they're going to have their role. But right now, they are being given a smart contract capabilities by Flare. So in essence, Flare is the bank, and the value is XRP. And they provided an ecosystem where you could go there and earn both. So I don't know about you, but that sounds bullish as hell. And if you don't think that this is a blueprint that every other ISO 222 token is not looking at like, oh my God, it worked. Yeah. Hey, knock on that door. Hey, guys, can I get that XRP Fi treatment? I want that XRP Fi treatment. That's what they're doing, man. And BTC Fi is next. That was already announced. We're waiting. So that's 2 trillion coming in now, right? Who do you think is going to be after that? Me personally, I think it's going to be XLM. I'm just saying, you know, it's and you could take your pick of the ISO because they're not, non-smart contract tokens need a place, and Flare is providing that environment for them, you know. So at the end of the day, I probably will have more Flare than XRP. That's just because of all the rewards and everything. You know, the utility is there. You know, it's just the utility is there. Did Kellyanne have any questions? Do you have any questions? Did you need me to do something real quick before we wrap up? Don't be shy. We're not shy here. Exactly. First of all, if anybody asks you for your passwords, Kellyanne, or anybody asks you for your seed phrases or anything, they're a scammer. Stay away from them. We preach safety here, so we want you to stay safe. Do not think that we will never DM you first. But if you have any questions, please reach out to us. Make sure it's us, and we will give you the proper information. All right? Just putting that out there. So again, never seed phrases, never passwords. Don't give those out to anybody. Yeah, I mean, Algo has its own because Algo is a smart contract has smart contract capabilities. You know that. Yeah, so Algo does there, but there I've been over there. Actually, I sold on my Algo and went to XRP because I was like, all right, I don't see this going because their DeFi is just not there. They have Tiny Man, they have a couple of other. It just wasn't worth it, you know. And now they are what is it? Quant resistant. They are, they're ready for the whole quantum computing stuff and everything, and they're ready. But it's just that they haven't shown any growth or anything. So it's like, you pick your poison. You got to see which one you like. It's just Algo wasn't for me. I tried it and I really didn't like it. I love Sui. I love the ecosystem, but they've been hacked a couple of times. They got to work on a couple of things over there. But I will say this: everybody has been made whole over in Sui. They've given you your, they took it upon themselves and said, no, no, no. We have the Sui Foundation. They took those emergency loans, and they have such a robust system. That like everybody get the money that they put back in. I was a victim in the CETUS hack, and they made me whole. You know, they made me whole. Yeah. So I was like, nah, you guys could, I'm going to stay here because once I see that the protocol is doing that, I'm like, you know something? You've earned my trust. So that's why I'm still over there. And of course, with HBAR, they're working on a couple of things. I just basically have delegated my HBAR to the Hashpack wallet, and I'm earning it's modest yield, but it's something. It's not just sitting there doing nothing. If that makes sense. So it's like this is what it's all about. You know. Hey Vince, thank you, man. Thank you as always, brother. That's my good morning, brother. I'll hear from you in the morning. I'm pretty sure when I drop my 15 seconds short. um, yeah, and the live stream. I'll see you tomorrow at the live stream too. So I'll see you in the morning and the live stream. But so guys, any other questions? I wasn't able to get on the perp stack. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with it. But I am going to make the video on it and I'll show you guys there what it is so that you have it as an option. I'll also provide the safe links for you guys and make sure that you guys, all the links I try to provide are safe and, just don't go out there fishing, like you see what the Ton coin and all these other coins, like how they got hacked, how they just created it now a front layer. So you just got to make sure you are in the right place that you're looking at. So, fellas, did you guys Hey, no problem. I try. Thank you, Ariana. Ariana's the best, isn't she? She's so positive. You know something, Curtis? I was. I have to go on. I kind of. I'm so upset with Cardano, bro. I gotta tell you, I'm so upset with Cardano because I really thought they were gonna do a lot of things and they made a lot of promises and just didn't come through. And I like Cardano, and I was all about the ecosystem. They just haven't. I don't know. They haven't delivered. At least for me, they haven't. I mean, I was expecting so much. They were supposed to be building something like Flare, and they just haven't been able to. And they made a whole lot of promises, and everybody was so. I just sold all my Cardano. I did. I have to go on Cardano. I don't know. I do have. I gained like 5,000, I think, or something, night tokens. And all right, if it's there, it's great. If not, I'm like, we'll see what happens. I mean, I hope something comes of it. So just being honest with you, Curtis. Though I don't know if you're a Cardano fanatic, but one of my boys is a Cardano fanatic. He's like, "How could you say that?" And I'm like, "Dude, tell me what they come through with, what they do," and he can't tell me. So why didn't you take yours? If they're gonna give it to you, bro, you better go get it. You better go get it. I did it through your Roy. So if you're gonna, I don't know what phase they're at right now, or if you can even claim. It might be too late, but you might as well. I have the Yoroi wallet. It's a great wallet. It's a great interface for Cardano. I recommend them. Nah, bro, you open up a Yoroi wallet and do it through that through a software. I think you're the hardware guy, and that's fine. I think that's the right attitude, Curtis. It is, because my hard wallet, my cold storage is not connected to anything. I refuse. I will transfer in and out of it, and that's it, bro. I use Ledger, and I transfer in and out, and I could be earning yield, and I'm like, you know something? No, no thanks. That's there, and that's that. I got my play money, and that's my play money. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's the right attitude. I'll transfer in and out of there, and that's it, man. That's it. Like I just don't, I don't play around with that. Like a lot of people, are like, oh, you can earn staking and this and that, or you can earn a yield, and I'm like, "Oh, not from my cold storage," because my mentality is this: once you connect it to something, it is hot storage. That's literally that's literally the terminology. That's what it's cold storage because nothing's connected to it. I'm just saying. It's like yeah. It's like yes, hey, exactly. Exactly. So it's like if you're gonna do that, then you might as well have it under your keys. That's literally because that's all you're doing. Because that once you connect it to something, then it's literally just under your keys. So you might as well just have a you might as well just have a hot wallet. So if you stake from cold wallet, I can't read the whole message. What is it, Ariana? Thanks. That's good. It would. It depends on how extensive of a hack it is. Because if they get into your wallet, if you give them access to your wallet, they're taking everything from whatever, and then they have access to all of your addresses. But if they just hack your one address and you just gave permissions for that one address to transact, then they only have it depends how much how you get hacked is what I'm trying to say. That's kind of like so it depends what you give up when you get hacked. So what I would say is just don't transfer it into a cold wallet, into a hot wallet, and do it that way. You know, remember it's DeFi. Example ten. Actually, Tangent is doing. It was decent. Decent just did something exact with the Decent wallet just did something big with directly with Flare where you could do it directly from your wallet or just my soul. From cold wallet to hot wallet. I'm sorry. I'll let you read it. I'm trying to read it. And I'm getting half messages. Yes. Yeah. Yes. It's no longer cold storage in my mind once you have it. Yes, you have well, you get in Soul you give up. They can't hack Tangent though. Everything's hackable, bro. Everything's hackable. So they say that and they could say that till they're blue in the face. Everything's hackable. That's just the truth. If you're connected, you're hackable. I hope it's not. Hey, listen, I hope you're right. But in my view, if you're connected, you could get hacked. It hasn't happened yet, but with AI, they'll figure it out. So the best way to do it is you do it through a cold wallet. And I like Flare because they do everything non-custodially, so everything's literally in your. So I guess you're doing it that way through them. Is it non-custodial, Curtis, or no? Because I remember if you got to turn your stuff into Jitsu, and then that becomes the IBT that you can trade with. So that's how I remember it over there. Oh, okay. Yeah. So then you're giving up your they have it. So you're giving up custody and you're letting them do what they're gonna do, and they're giving you your modest yields. If you're happy with that, that's fine, bro. It's your risk tolerance. Let me just be clear about that too. It isn't. There is no right way. It's what you feel safe doing and what lets you sleep at night. Exactly. So if you're fine with it, hey, listen, bro. Hey, great. Then I don't know how you're using Tangent. If you're giving up custody, then you don't need to do it from your Tangent. Just do it from a cold wallet. And I mean, unless you're trying to use your whole stack and that's the issue, then fine. I get it. You gotta try to maximize the profits, but you gotta in my experience, what I try to do is position myself to win either way. So I do that by having my stack that I don't touch, and then I have my deployed stack. And when I don't touch it, I mean it's out there. It's off the grid and everything. Nobody's getting to it. There's no way for anybody to get to it. It's not hooked up to anything. That's the meaning of cold storage. And if I want to play with something, all right, I'll transfer it to wherever. I mean, if you hack my wallet and you look at my address, you'll be able to see what the address is, but that's all you got, you know? And that's just how I like to keep it safe. Like I try to preach maximum safety, and I hope that you guys are taking it for what it's worth. All right. With that being said, guys, it's 7 o'clock. It's past 7 o'clock. Hey, thank you guys. I was trying to show you guys a perf, so you'll just have to wait for the video. It just wasn't working out for me, and kind of pissed. Yeah, nah, come on, you guys, come on. I value y'all time, and I really wanted to show you. Uh, Listen, yes, will always talk to you guys about safety. If you guys have any question about safety, I also have my safety video, and it has that sheet that you guys could print out. If you guys follow that sheet, that should keep you safe as well. I know most of you guys commented on that video too, so I think you guys watched it. So it's there. Just please, it's always good to review stuff and practice safety. You know. Oh, Kellyanne left. Yeah. So I hope I hope she. Did she ask any questions or? Oh man, I just. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, good, 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 good. Is she a member or? Oh, okay. Maybe she joined on the YouTube side. How's everything looking over there? I didn't even get on. Oh, okay, awesome. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, listen, I'm just trying to help you guys as much as I can. Use me as a resource. If you guys ever have any questions or anything, just hit me up. and I try to answer as quickly as possible. Hey, I also do have life going on, so if it takes me a little while, it takes me a little while. But I know I promise I will get an answer to you as soon as I can. And if I don't have it, let me tell you, I'll be like, yo, that's a great question. That means my ass is looking for the answer. All right. So, all right, guys. Much love. Be safe. Good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Ariana. Thank you. Love you. You're awesome. Thank you. Have, bye.